All right, Keith is back with your full check of the forecast, and today is a great reminder of just how big our state is.
Yes.
Because people are feeling different things in different places.
Very different days.
I pretty much remember that every day for that reason, which
Yeah.
is like you can't, there's very few days you can blanketly say anything about the weather here. And usually those days are bad weather days. Like
Right.
it's snowing everywhere, raining everywhere, you
Yeah.
know. But in this case, we actually had a decent day over northern Maine. It was dry, and then southern Maine was cloudy, and it's really humid. So look at the dew point in Caribou, 49. That's pretty crisp. How about Sanford, 65? That's pretty sticky. And so that's where that front is located right now. To the north of the front, it's drier. To the south, it's much more humid. And within that front, we've developed a whole mess of showers and thunderstorms here, and turning really into some heavy downpours and some really active stuff into southern New Hampshire, just going into the Lakes region too. So this is all shifting towards us. It's not going to go away. It's not going to just evaporate. So it's just a matter of time that we get some of this heavier rain and thunderstorm activity in. Right now it's relatively light into the mountains with just a few downpours in there, but that stuff to the southwest is much heavier. It's coming along with those clouds, which again, the northern half of the state actually had a nice start to the day, a lot of sunshine. Still some peaks of sun out there, not the case for most of us though. So these showers and storms move northeast basically. So they ride just a little bit inland initially. That's probably where the heaviest rain will be. But I do think they get to the coastline as well. Some heavy downpours. Also, there will obviously be a lot of thunder and lightning in here, and a couple of severe storms are possible, although typically as they kind of clump together like they are right now, you'll see fewer severe storms. They tend to be a little bit stronger generally when they can be separated. So as they kind of come together, we'll see more of that heavy downpour activity. This model is probably a little bit fast in settling these down, but let's say 10 or so, we should start to settle most of these down, and it's just cloudy tonight. Now this front is still around tomorrow, and we've talked all weekend about how it's not the open and shut case, all week, about how it's not an open and shut case for Saturday. And so this front is relatively narrow, and the models keep moving a little bit as to where it is. But tomorrow morning, I don't think it's that rainy, and then the front sets up. The latest models have it a little bit closer to the coastline. So unfortunately, it hits a pretty populated part of the state with showers and storms. But notice, as you go northwest into the mountains, especially northern New Hampshire, there may be just a generally cloudy day and not all that much rain. So it looks like the heaviest rain will be confined to a band that's, say, 50 to 75 miles or so in width. So we'll keep an eye on where that sets up, but it looks like it's closer to the coastline. Things do clear out on Saturday night, and Sunday is looking good, pretty much start to finish. Temperatures in the mid-70s there, and it's a nice day. You know, Ryan brought up a good point when we were taping Weather Weenies, that he argued that Sunday could be a beach day, not in the sense of like you're getting baked, but the sun angle's strong this time of the year. Even if it's 70, it's not bad, you know, and I think that's a good point. I think it's doable. Monday looks okay right now, and then we get into some shower activity Tuesday and Wednesday. Neither of those days look like washouts to me, but there'll be just a little instability around. So tomorrow will be interesting because it really is such a narrow band of rain that I think it'll end up along the coast, but frankly, we won't know until it sets up that way. That's just reality.
Wait and see.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that one. All right, Keith, thanks.